know if your house is haunted? Well, this is how the Perron family, the original family from The Conjuring, knew that their house was haunted. In this video, we're talking about the entity, so if you missed my last video, make sure to go back and watch that. And if you're not familiar, hi, I'm Nikki, and I share all things about the paranormal, true crime, and most importantly, I dig deep to find the truth. So Carolyn Perron, that is the mother in the family, the first signs that she noticed were pretty small. Things like a broom moving on its own or being misplaced, a scrape in the dust that looked like someone was sweeping around their house, but nobody claimed to be sweeping. Then came the sounds. There were knocks and threes and footsteps on their wooden floors, like creaking when everybody was asleep. And then one night, Carolyn felt a piercing pain in her calf, as if a large sewing needle had stabbed her, but there was nobody there and there was no sewing needle. She also described waking up to the entity hovering at the end of her bed while she was sleeping. And I've experienced this in my haunted house as a child, and this kind of thing is actually so terrifying because first you see that there's somebody there, something evil, something eerie, and then you look down at its feet and you notice that it's floating. Ugh! And that's the worst part, honestly, when you realize that it's not only like maybe a ghost, but also it's floating, like not humanly possible. Anyways, from then on, Carolyn was singled out. She was pinched, slapped, shoved by invisible hands that nobody could see. The children started seeing this broken neck lady that would hover. The girls reported their beds starting to shake in the middle of the night like an earthquake. Chairs were pulled out from under them and their hair would be yanked so violently that clumps would come out of their hair. That's pretty intense. One night, Carolyn awoke to the entity creating a smothering presence. It felt like something was pushing down on her chest, so heavy that she couldn't breathe. And that's when they decided to involve Ed and Lorraine Warren. And if you've watched my videos, we've talked about them a lot. So if you want to know about the Warrens' involvement, go to the next part.